Mike, should we view this as a mistake that the Cowboys were unable, if it stands as it does now, to come to a deal with Dak Prescott?
They made the effort, and you heard Ian talk about it, and we've been told that they've been trying to get a deal done on a 5-year basis and maybe perhaps amenable to bending on the years if Dak Prescott was bending elsewhere in the contract. But he and his agent have held firm on this, and this is par for the course for Todd France, who represents Dak Prescott, wanting the full value for his client and taking it as far as you can possibly take it, if not beyond. And now you've got Prescott, who was willing to play last year on only $2 million, now looking like he's going to play on 30 plus. That is a much smaller risk for Dak Prescott than last year. Now the leverage is starting to shift toward him. And if he takes it to next year and plays on a second tag, a la Kirk Cousins, that leverage shifts to him even further. So the Cowboys might regret how this thing looks like it's going to wind up, but it's not for lack of effort on their part.
And all of this, though, as Dallas has figured out how to get some market-setting long-term deals for other positions on their roster, whether you look at DeMarcus Lawrence at edge rusher, Amari Cooper at wide receiver, just not yet at quarterback. Mooch, is there a way, though, that, as Mike was saying, that this could end up working out as a positive thing for Dak Prescott?
Yeah, it could. And, everybody wants a Patrick Mahomes deal. Even Garafolo does. But you know what? You got to be an MVP and win a Super Bowl to do that. So, this is Dak wants to be there. Jerry Jones wants to have him. So it's going to be Dak the quarterback at the Cowboys. But there's nothing wrong with playing on the tag right now at $31 million. And you know what? There's nothing wrong with next year getting franchised again. And you're talking about $70 million. Come on. Nobody sneezes at that. I get that you want a long-term deal with a larger signing bonus. But you know what? Dak could bet on himself and say, hey, if I get franchised once or twice and I win a Super Bowl, man, look out. The sky is the limit. I'm going to ask for the world. And, and the Cowboys say, well, if you get hurt or if you lose, then we can negotiate a reasonable contract. You mentioned Kirk Cousins did it, and this will work out for both parties. I think Dak's in good shape right now.
100%, Mooch. He's in great shape. And the Dallas Cowboys are in trouble when it comes to this Dak Prescott contract situation because he has all the leverage. You look at this year, he signed a franchise tag. He's $31+ million. If they tag him again next year, it's way more than that. And then you look at what they got over there in Dallas. You draft a CeeDee Lamb who's there. You have an Amari Cooper. You have a Gallup. You have a Zeke. He is set up for success over there. I've been in Coach Mike McCarthy's system, so I believe Dak Prescott is going to be up there in the MVP conversation in this system. It fits quarterbacks. If you have the talent at wide receivers and you can run the ball, it's a big-time offense to be in it. I played in it a long time. Dak Prescott is going to come out of this season up there for this MVP conversation, and it's going to put even that much more pressure on the Dallas Cowboys to get him signed. And at that point, they're going to have to give him whatever he wants. I know they're on an agreement a little bit on the money standpoint, but they're going to have to come up and say, all right, this is the years you want because we can't keep holding off if you're going to keep playing this well. And it's going to be tough for him not to play that well with all those guys I just named on that offensive side of the ball up there for him.